Hey everyone, my name is Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to a plan with me. It's been so long since I've done a plan with me. I think it's been several weeks at the least. So we're going to be planning in my Print Pressions planner. Before we get started, I always have a few questions asked, and it's where did I get this cover? This is a Pele Studio cover, and it's the wide, so it fits a lot of stuff in there. And then I have my Print Pressions planner. This, I need to swap it out into something more fall and Christmassy, but this is from Notions of Love. And yeah, so let's get into this spread. I'm going to be using the Kawaii Kit that is up for signups right now. It's this really pretty cozy kind of knitted feel, and I just think it'll be perfect for this week. I'm trying to calm things down. My family was visiting for a long time. I was supposed to go to Disneyland. There's like so much that has happened, so let's get started. When it comes to the Print Pressions kit, it's very, very similar to the horizontal kit. The only difference is sometimes the checklists are a little shorter, and then of course the washi tape fits. So I'm going to start by putting on the date cover. So Monday is the 4th. So we'll put this one down first. And then we'll put, these are two-part date covers. So if you wanted to just put the numerical portion, you could. But I'm going to put the numerical and the day of the week. Oh, but yeah, where should we start, you guys? So much has been going on. So prior to, I think, my last video, I was talking about going to Disneyland, and that was the plan. Zach and I were going to go to Disneyland. We were going to do the Oogie Boogie Bash. It was going to be this big thing. The Friday before we left, so it was we leave on a Sunday. That Friday, Zach and I were like, we really don't want to go. Like, it just sounded like it was going to be go, 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 and not very relaxing. And we were looking at the temperatures, and they were high 90s. Like, it was disgustingly hot in Anaheim. And I was like, I'm not going to have any fun. I hate the heat. So I booked my reservations through Getaway Today, and I called them and I was like, hey, I want to cancel. Will I get a refund? And they're like, yeah, you will. So I got a full refund, and Zach and I just turned it into a staycation, which was really nice because a lot of things happened while we should have been in Disneyland that I'm glad we were home for. Our refrigerator broke. Pixie had some sick days, and it was nice to be at home but not work, because whenever I'm home I'm always doing something, and it was really challenging to not like design and not just, the only thing I was doing was answering emails. So because the store was closed, there weren't too many emails, but it was a really good learning experience to kind of take a moment and not do things, because I always feel like I'm at home, I'm capable of doing something, so I might as well be doing it. And so it was nice. And then my sister was here, my mom was here, my aunt was here. It was super busy. They all just went home yesterday, which was what, the 1st? Oh, so it's been really busy. But I feel like I just blurted out all of my things to talk about in one swoop. But anyways, we're just finishing up with the date covers. I started using my little tweezers because it's just so much easier for me to put down stickers straight when I'm using the tweezers. So we just have to put these last 3 days, and then maybe we'll do the washi tape, and then we'll move on to this. This I use as like my sidebar, so we'll put a blank schedule and we'll put some habit trackers in there. Definitely need to get back on track with life and health and nutrition and all of that kind of stuff. I definitely fell off track, especially with my family here. I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to be a pain in the butt with all of my my restrictions or guidelines and things, and I know it's good for me and I really should just do it, but I don't know what happens. Things just fall apart and I just go with whatever's easiest or what everybody else is doing, because I don't want to feel left out or make things difficult on everyone, going like, I can't eat there or there or there or there. So I just end up doing it, and boy, am I feeling it. What washi tape do we want to do? I'm toggling between this one and this one. I think I'll go with the darker feel. That'll be really nice. So we'll peel these up and then we'll move on. I've been really loving the Print Pressions planner. I'm so torn with what to use for 2020. I use several different planners and I don't know. Just a heads up, I make the washi tape just slightly smaller. I like having a little bit of trim, like a little bit of border. I don't like the stickers going edge to edge on the pages. That's why that is there. I think it just kind of, I don't know, that's my preference. But back to the planners, I really want to use a Hobonichi, but then at the same time, I really want to use this one. And I really want to use a rings. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with everything. What are you guys going to be using for 2020? I usually use about, I would say I always have one for work and I always have one for like this. And then I might start one up for fitness because I really need to keep it all in one place. But I just don't know I don't know how I'm gonna. I feel like I start off strong and I always fizzle out, so we need to fix that. And I think it's because I'm not reaching for it all the time. Like with my work planner, it's always in front of me. I use it the most. I'm always looking at it. So I'm thinking about just putting it there. So that way, it's easy, you know? If the easier I make it for myself, the more likely I'll do it. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna have a little bit of extra space because I took it all the way to the top. I don't know if I want to put just evenly spaced like this, or if I want to stack it and maybe put some decorative things. Let's do that. So we'll stack them. And that way I'll have enough space for maybe something cute there, something tiny, I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out. And then let's move on. So I wrote down some important things that I have to do. This is the notepad that comes with the Kawaii Kit for this month. So the 4th, we have Pilates at 9, which I'm a little nervous for because I haven't been there for several weeks. I went a couple times with my sister, and then when my mom came, I just didn't want to, I wanted to spend as much time with them as possible, so I kind of just fell off there too. Let's see. Let's use this pink one, or this, it's not pink, but I'm going to write on it first. And when writing on the stickers, I use a permanent marker. I'm going to be using the Sharpie Ultrafine Permanent Marker. My other favorite is the Pilot Ultrafine Permanent Marker. I feel like the tip on the Pilot is probably a little finer. And if you want super duper fine, Micron makes like a pack of 3, and one of them is like a hair. It's so thin. I can't do it, but I know a lot of people really like those. So back to what we're writing on here. Pilates at 9 a.m. So can't talk when I write, or else I will like transpose letters or make some silly mistake. So we're going to go ahead and hang that right at the top like that. And then let's use a full box just for some decorative, because I'm going to be doing all my lists and things like that in my work planner. So this is kind of just the fun, important, or not, yeah, like the important little standout things. So we'll use this tea and fuzzy socks sticker. Just trying to line it up like that. That looks really pretty. Actually, I'm going to scoot this up a little bit because it looks crooked to me. Like that. And even this is kind of crooked. Lord, take a couple days off and Back to putting all my stickers on crooked. The good thing about these stickers is that you can tell they are completely repositionable. So as long as you pull them up gently, you should be good to go. And that includes the Hobonichi weeks, or the Hobonichi that the paper is very thin, but if you're very gentle and you kind of hold it down and slowly bring it up, you should be okay. Let's see. Maybe we could put this cute little candle or something. Oh, you know what would actually be nice is this here. This cute little book with the heart. And then maybe a cup of... what do I want to do? I don't even know. Candle in that? Poor Ellie. Can you guys hear her crying? I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden she's afraid of absolutely everything. And I don't know what triggered it. She doesn't like the washing machine. She doesn't like entryways, like where there's a door. She doesn't like the couch. She doesn't like certain areas of the floor. Like, she's become really neurotic. I just don't know what to do. I'm hoping she'll get over it because we're kind to her. I try to put snacks over there to kind of lure her. She doesn't fall for it. She's like, no. So I'm just doing kind of like a collage of stickers here, which might not work out. Space this out a little different. But I really don't know what happened. I had all my family here. Nothing happened. It was maybe a little overwhelming to have so many people in the house, but I thought she really enjoyed it because she had so many people to play with. Maybe she's like wondering where everybody went or something. I don't know. But oh my god, she's getting fixed on Tuesday. I completely forgot about that. I didn't write that down. So we're definitely going to have to put that. I think for Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and do a checklist because there's so much going on. So let's see, page 4. Let's use this dark color. Maybe I'm going to take one of these off, so I'm just going to grab my scissors really quick. I hope her surgery goes well. Pixie was fixed not too long ago. She got fixed late in life. She's not going to the same vet as them, which I'm a little sad about because the vet that Pixie went to, I feel like they did such a great job and they loved her so much. Like they gave me the feeling that they loved her so much, and that made a huge difference in my anxiety. So, but this other vet is great. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have that, and then let's go ahead and put a half box. I don't know what I'm going to be using this half box for, but we're just going to put it down. Maybe we'll use a header too. Maybe we'll put the header on the top. So lift that up, and so that way we can use one that says to do. But what else has happened? I feel like a lot has happened, but I have no idea what to talk to you guys about. Let's put this back down. Oh, it's completely unrelated, but it's just stuck with me because I got into like this traffic confrontation with some person on the road, and I absolutely have no idea what I did wrong. I was driving, it was my sister and I, and we were driving to the office, and we were approaching a signal. It was green for me, and I was going through, and I saw the car like coming this way, and we were going this way, and he was coming on really fast. So I made a comment to my sister. I was like, wow, he's driving really fast towards us. And as we were passing him, so he makes it to his red light, and we just cleared him, and then he just lays on his horn. We're like, is he honking at us? So I look in the rearview mirror, and all of a sudden I can tell that he's videotaping us. And he comes up alongside of us and kind of like throttles with us for a little while, and I pretend like I don't see him, or I'm just completely oblivious to what's going on. And he then pulls in front of us and slams on his brakes and comes to a complete stop. So it's me and him like this. And so I just put on my blinker and I go around him just pretending like I don't know what he's doing, because I have no idea what he's doing. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. And then we started to go through a roundabout. And so I'm on the inside, he's on the outside. And I tell my sister, we're just going to go around the roundabout and lose him. I don't want to drive alongside of him because he's making me really nervous. So I go around, and only my lane can go around. He comes behind me and starts following me. And I have absolutely, we don't know why he's following us. I did not run a red light. We did not make eye contact with him. Like, he must have just been completely, I don't know. So my sister starts to call 911 because we don't know what to do. And then finally he just drops off. Like, he just turned around. But it was the scariest thing I have ever experienced on the road. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I have no idea. There's no way that I ran a red light. One, because I was watching the light, and two, my sister was in the car. She would have seen me run a red light and been like, what are you doing? Like, don't run red lights. It was so nerve-wracking. It still is bothering me to this, and that happened like a week ago. But I cannot get it. I'm just so anxious now when I'm going through that intersection. I just don't know why he did that. Like, what was going on? So people need to just chill out on the road. I don't get it. But anyways, I'm trying to find something I want to put that I'm doing my Pilates again here. And I'm going to use a quarter box to kind of break things up. And I'm going to use this light gray here. So again, I'm going to write on it first before I put it in the planner. Pilates. But I think I handled it well because I did not accelerate. I didn't try to race away from him because I thought that would make him aggravated. Like, oh, she's trying to race now or something. I did not make eye contact with him. I just kept on, you know, and my first thought was I just didn't want him to see where I was going. So that's why I tried to turn around. And two, I didn't want to get stuck in traffic with him because where we were heading, there was going to be traffic. And if the traffic was at a standstill, would this man have come out of his car? I mean, he drove alongside of us, videotaping us. There he could clearly see it. It's only two girls in the car. Like, what? Seriously. Crazy. So I think I'm going to maybe put a little bit of space in between this and the header, or the day of the week. Just a little, just to give it a little bit of break. I really like putting spaces between the stickers slightly, so that way it just gives my eye a break in the block so I can kind of see what's going on. And then let's go ahead and put Wednesday. What else is going on Wednesday? It's probably going to be a pretty easygoing day because Ellie's going to be recovering from her surgery. I hope she recovers as well as Pixie did, because Pixie acted like nothing happened. Trying to find that other page. I'm skipping to Saturday, or excuse me, Sunday, because I really want to just put this sticker down so I don't forget, because that's what's happening. Life is better in pajamas. And then, oh my gosh, I can hear Pixie being a total poopwad now too. We're gonna work on new releases, so I'm gonna use this cute little thing here, even though, put that. We could actually put one more, huh? Let me bring this up a little bit. Man, this video is gonna be all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. That's just how my mind goes. And then let's put this one. I'm sure something else will come up that I will have to remember, and so I can use it at that time. And then Thursday, I need to get my new releases up. Friday, I have the refrigerator repairman coming to fix the fridge like weeks later. The freezer is broken. And then Saturday, I'm going to be meeting up with a friend from Seattle. So, how do we want to do this? Let's put a full box. Just this really pretty knit. Let's do a light. Let's do this one. Oh, but then that's two of the same. Let's put that back. I just want to use a dark color. And then we can use a half box. Man, I put that on crooked. The refrigerator, so it started making a loud noise. And we called for service because it's under warranty. It's less than 4 months old, and they couldn't get out for a week. Between that time, the freezer completely broke. So I called them. I was like, now we're out of freezer. I have family coming. Like, what are you guys gonna do? So they actually sent us a check for $225 to cover like a little mini freezer and a what's it called? Some food, and that we lost, and then now they're going to be fixing it. I guess some quartz coil or something like that went out. I'm not quite sure, but that's that. Let's do another checklist. I think that will be really good for Friday because we're going to have freebie Friday, and then the repair guy's coming out and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to use a lighter color because there's so much dark here. And I'm actually going to put it down low because I want to put a half box up top for the freebie Friday. And I want to use, again, something light colored. Ooh, I used that one over there. Let's spice it up. We'll put this one. Oh, but we have that. Okay, let's use, what do I want to do? I want to use a light colored one. Let's just use, sorry guys, you guys are probably like, just pick a sticker. Let's do Don't Forget. Okay, perfect. So that, and then Saturday is all that we have left, and I'm meeting up with Shan on Saturday, I think. So I'm not going to write those plans in, but I will put a half box in there just to kind of space hold it, because it might happen on Friday. I'm not too sure. It's kind of still in the beginning stages of it being figured out. So we're going to put that, and then we'll just put some cute little decorative stickers down here. So for the decorative, let's do the decorative up top actually. So we'll put this here. Crap, what do I want to do? Let's do a quarter box. We'll do this kind of bluish color. Like that. And then we'll put this little coffee here. And we won't fill it in. So that way, if I meet her for breakfast, I can put it here. But if I meet her for later in the day, I can put it there. That works. And then I think I want to just center this sticker. So that way, Sunday is just a full-on relaxing day. That it's not centered. Oh, whatever. That's not centered either. But it's close. So let me zoom out so you guys can see how this all came together. I really like it. I think it's super pretty. I'm going to fill in the details now. So Monday, or excuse me, this I'm going to be using for my meal planning. I have no idea what's going on for that next week. We just planned out what we're having tonight, which is Saturday, and tomorrow, and then we need to go back to the grocery store. So I'm gonna leave that empty for now, but I am going to fill in this here. So I'm definitely working on taking a short break every day. So I'm just going to fill that in with self-care. And then here we're gonna do the supplements. So we have that, and then Tuesday, so we have the $2 Tuesday that I mentioned. We're going to be shipping the monthly kits on that day, and Ellie has her surgery. So we're going to put Ellie in the big block. And then for writing on the planner pages, I'm going to be using this Sarasa. It's a 0.4. I have a 0.3 as well, and you wouldn't think it would make that big of a difference, but I really like the 0.4 more. I feel like the other one is a little scratchy. So we're going to ship kits, and then we have to activate. We activate the $2 Tuesday on Monday, but I do all of my social media posts for Instagram and things like that on Tuesday. So we're going to put that. And then I'm just going to leave the other 2 spots blank for now. That way I have room to fill in more information if I need to. Wednesday we had the Pilates, and then I was like, I'm just gonna leave those for something. And then Thursday I want to work on the new releases that are going to be going live. I'm doing more Christmas items, but I wanted to ask you guys if there was anything in particular that you wanted to see for holiday, because I will be designing Monday, like for sure all those 3 days sometime during the day. So let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm working on putting together some Hanukkah themed items and some other items as well. So keep an eye out. New releases. I don't think the Hanukkah will be ready by Thursday, but you never know, it might. That, and then the 8th we have fridge from, I'm just going to put fridge because I can't fit repair and the time. And then I have Pilates on that day. At 9 a.m. And it's Freebie Friday. And then I'm going to leave the other spots blank, so if things come up, I can fill it in. And then Saturday, we know that's up in the air, so I'm leaving that as well. But that's what I like to do when I don't really know the plans too much. If you set up little blank spots like that to fill it in, it's really easy to keep a cohesive look, but then still have room to fill things in, because that's the worst, when you just jam pack it like from start to finish, full, and then plans change or something gets added in, you're like, no, I can't. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just realized I'm not wearing my wedding ring. My finger swelled up like nobody's business. You can still see the indent. I took it off this morning because it was like swallowing the ring whole. So yes, gotta love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this theme, signups are available through the 11th of the month, and then that is it. They're going to be shipping on the 15th. I will put a link in the description bar down below just in case you want to check that out. It comes in 5 different sizes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!